guys, how are you? Happy Sunday. So I'm gonna share you guys a personal situation I have going on with one of my rental properties, and this message is more so for first-time home buyers. It's because I see a lot, being in the credit industry, the mortgage industry, funding clients, getting clients approved for their first mortgage. I see a lot of deals on the table. I see a lot of deals that come across the table, right? And when you look at these deals, especially when it comes to the FHA loans and the first-time home buyers, a lot of these clients, and listen, I'm not knocking anyone. If you can purchase your first home, I'm all for it. If I can help you get your first home, put you in your first home, I'm all for it. But what's more important is that a lot of the deals that come across my table, these clients are like down to the penny when it comes to purchasing this home, right? So they don't have any reserves. They don't have 6 months of reserves. They don't have good credit cards, decent credit card limits. They don't have credit card with prime banks. They have a lot of these subprime card, and the limit's like $300-400. And I'm saying that to, at the end of the story, I'll tell you why I say it this way. And when a client works with Y2K, we also want to make sure that we teach you financial literacy. We want to make sure that when you're going to purchase a home, you can stay in the home, you can afford the home, you can afford to fix anything that happens at any time when it breaks, right? So I'm going to show you guys a personal situation that happened to me. It's live right now. It's going on. It's Sunday. I'm out here in Florida at one of my rental properties back here. This property was built in 2004. I'm gonna take you inside just now. Tenants are not here. I had to put the tenants in a hotel for 4 days. And I'll tell you the story, the front end and the back end story, what happened. So this home was built in 2004. It's a beautiful neighborhood. 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3-car garage, a total of 6,000 square feet of living space. And the property is probably like 13,000 square feet, right? Pool on the water, the whole 9 yards. I'll show you guys just now. So when this house was built in 2004, when they did the water system, the water piping, it was ran under the foundation, under the slab. So look at the house garage. That's the plumbing company that's been here for 3 days now. So they run the pipes under the slab and then into the house, right? Now, back then, these guys were importing copper pipes from different countries, China, and it was cheap made pipes. So now in Myanmar, where this house is located, a lot of the people are having issues where the pipes are starting to leak. The copper pipes are starting to leak. And the pipes are under the slab, so you can't lift the whole house up. You can't, unless you plan on go inside the house and cut across the whole house, raise all the tiles up, damage all the floor to get to the pipe. So what happened Friday, that was just the backstory to tell you where I'm going now. On Friday, 2 days ago, I came to the house at around 4:30 p.m. to check on my tenants, say, hey, how you guys doing? I go by all the properties, see how everyone is doing, make sure everything is good. Because, we, as a landlord, I want to make sure I provide the best living experience for my client. And the rent that you're paying is high. This property is $4,000 a month. But you have gated community. All your lawn is well taken care of. We manicured all that. Your pool is well taken care of weekly. So I provide a lifestyle of, when it comes to your living experience. So I got here at 4:30 on Friday. And everything was okay, no problems. It got brand new roof on the house, just did all that. He said everything was okay, so I left. At 5:15, I get a call. Andy, my wife, went into one of the kids' room in the back. And when you step on the floor, water's coming out. So my first thought was like, did the kids drop water back there? Because he has 2 small kids, I think 2 and 3 years old. Kids how they are. So I was like, did the kids drop water back there? He said no. And when he steps on it more and more water's coming out. So of course, I wasn't that far. I was probably 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away. I turned back. I came back to the house. I shout out to EYL, by the way. Got the new gear on. Earn your leisure. And this message is kind of related to the Earn Your Leisure theme, You got to earn your leisure. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys what's going on. So I come back. I come into the house. And the water... Put the light on. The tenants are not here, so... Like I said, I put them in a hotel for a couple of days. So this is the kids' bathroom. That's how they live. Kid bathroom. There's a lot of kids and toys. The bathroom. That's the sink, right? So, let's see. See it? Okay. So what happened is that the pipe is leaking outside of the wall. It's loud in here, guys, so pay attention. The pipe is leaking and it's coming up from under the ground. This is the bedroom. So we had all the water was coming out of here, and this pipe is going down into the slab down here, into the foundation. So all of the floor we have to take out. I have to call a restoration company, emergency company, rip the floors out, because you don't want mold. It's South Florida. This humidity is hot over here. So that room is messed up. Water is coming in, and we don't know where the water's coming from. But when the plumber took the wall out, we found a leak. Then walk across the whole house. It's a huge house. A lot of kids, a lot of toys. The master bedroom, which is literally that end coming down here, a gigantic master bedroom. We have the same issue in the closets. Now this is the other side of the house outside. I have to rip the floors out. Rip the floor, all these floors got damaged. All the pipes are right behind the wall, but they're coming up from underground. So the client calls me at 4 o'clock, 4:30, I come back. He calls me at 5, I come back. Okay, no problem. We shut the water off. And here's the part that, what's the message where it comes for clients and first-time home buyers. If you don't have reserves when you purchase a home, like financial reserve to fix anything that happens on the fly, or you don't have credit where you can pay things right away. 1 second, guys. I'm going out. Sorry about that. And if you don't have credit or a good credit card where you can take care of a bill right away, it can get costly to you in the long run. And I say that to say this. And there's another thing I want to talk about, homeowners insurance. I called the emergency company Friday night, 8 o'clock. They couldn't come out here. Saturday, for them to find the leak, it was $1,600. Had to be paid. Thank God, I have reserves for my properties, featured properties. So I paid that. The guy stayed here all day yesterday, broke all the walls in the house, and found a leak. Finally, excuse me, they found the leak, stopped the water. Now we got to address the issue, because the leak is coming from underground. What do we do? And here's the part where it comes to homeowners insurance. A lot of people are buying homes, and once they get the homeowners insurance to close, once they close, they stop paying the homeowners insurance. If I didn't have homeowners insurance, it's costing me $9,000 just to repipe the whole house to run through the attic. Guys right here working. Frank, I'm doing my video to explain to everyone about what's going on here. This is Frank. He's been here since yesterday.
Hello.
We're chiseling through the whole wall.
Taking a short break.
Take your time, Frank. Frank works hard. Now we're going to cut the pipe off from here, chisel to the wall, go into the roof, and repipe the whole house.
We're not repiping the whole house.
Well, just all the access points, right?
Yeah, just the master bath and the guest bath. We should supply water to the rest of the house.
Gotcha. But that's
what we're hoping.
We're hoping. And that's a $9,000 job. That has to get done within 3 days because the tenant can't live here. It's not livable. And as a landlord, any issue that show up in the properties, you want to make sure you address it in 24 hours because you don't want your tenants to ever tell you, I'm not paying rent, take you to court. It's going to get more financial, more in debt for you, right? So my point is that now, thank God I had homeowners insurance. I'm on homeowners insurance. I have it with a good company, St. John's, by the way. You can look into them. They're a really good company. They're expensive, but they provide the service. Now I gotta pay this service, $9,000 out of pocket to fix this, right? Again, it comes back to having reserves. I come back to having good credit with credit card, and it's not maxed out. I have available credit. $9,000 to fix this issue. Then I gotta get a general contractor to go in the house, fix back all the floors, fix back all the walls, service the mold, make sure there's no mold in the house, and have a restoration company come in to fix everything back to specs so this tenant can live here and it's livable for him and his family. My point is that, guys, everyone's trying to buy a home, and I'm all for people trying to buy a home and try to elevate their family. But nobody's telling you when the things that pop up behind the scenes, you have to make sure you can cover it. Because if not, and especially if it's a rental property, your tenants can screw you. They cannot pay rent, and especially you don't have the reserves to cover the mortgage until the issue gets fixed, or you don't even have money to put your tenants in a hotel to compensate them. Like, all that is things you got to think about when you have a rental property, and everyone is pushing it on you. Buy a house, 3-4 family house. Yeah, buy it, but make sure you can maintain it, you can keep it, and take care of any issues that arise. So, a lot of people, thank God for homeowners insurance, one. And, guys, if you don't have homeowners insurance on your home, if something happens, and things can happen at any given time, you are in deep water. So make sure when you're getting homeowners insurance, don't get the cheapest plan either. Get the middle plan. There's always the cheapest, middle, and the highest plan. Yeah, you might spend a little more, but when issues like this arise, I'm going to get my money back from the homeowners insurance. It may take 2-3 months, but on the flip side of that, thank God, I have good homeowners insurance that's going to cover it. 2, I had the reserves to pay for all this out of pocket, right? Because I put on a credit card, and of course I put on a credit card. I could have paid cash, but I put it on a credit card because that's a lick of points, a ton of points I'll be getting. So, those points will probably pay back some of that card, right? Some of that balance. So, like I said, I'm all in for everyone purchasing a home, investment properties, but make sure only you know how high you can hang your hat. Not the realtor, not the mortgage broker. You know your financials. You know if you have the reserves to take care of something if it breaks. It's very serious, guys. And this is a personal situation I'm dealing with. And everything I tell you guys about credit and finance, it was tested, it's proven, so you can test it yourself. I'm not just putting content out there and blowing smoke. It's serious. And like I said, thank God I had good credit and have a good homeowners insurance company. But also thank God I had the money to take care of this issue in 24 hours. And not let my tenants be stranded and have them not pay rent and deal with the hassle of evicting them. And, it could have got worse. And it could have got more costly on my part, not the tenants, because this wasn't the tenants' fault, right? Anyway, guys, it was just a video I want to shoot with you guys on what I've been dealing with here in South Florida. But, by the end of the week, hopefully 2 weeks, everything should be back to normal. And, that's it. Anyway, guys, happy Sunday. Don't forget UIL. Here's fire. Talk to you guys soon.